Hello, my lovely friends. This is Rainbow here from the Rainbow Pyramid channel, and we're reading about Meghan Markle. And look, there's deceit at the bottom of the deck. Isn't that interesting? So today we are reading about that story that's going around that Meghan made everybody in the palace really uncomfortable with how much she hugged Prince William. And we've seen her hugs. Remember when she hugged the president of Colombia's husband, and was that big full body, chest to chest, thigh to thigh, leg to leg kind of hug, and everybody went ooh. So I can imagine that, and this is just me speculating and imagining, every time she goes past Prince William in the palace or wherever it is, she sees him and, oh, I'm just a hugger, and she smacks her body against him. I can just imagine it, creepy, disgusting, gross. That's my vision that I have in my head of how this might go. And of course, Prince William has the utmost respect, not only for his wife, but for women in general and for people in general. And that would just be inappropriate at the best of times. But yeah, see, and that's the moon is in the shadows and it hides things. And in the upside down, she wanted to come to light that her and William were sharing these long, lingering hugs. And this is just my interpretation of the energy and the cards, an opinion, that's all, not truth or fact. I am believing from this card that she was hoping that her succulent body pressed up against him. Look at that. Oh, the cards are so clever. Exactly. She was hoping that he would find her irresistible, that he would feel her little boobies up against his chest and her pelvis up against him, and that he would just lust after her, and that would be her dream come true, because she wants to, my view, many people's view, she wants to be the queen. And of course, this bear, Prince Harry, isn't going to cut it. And so this was part of her orchestrated plan, and she never in a million years thought that he would be so different from his brother. She never thought that that William would be so different from his brother that he would actually respect women and would not take advantage of such a situation. Wow! 3 cards in and it's so juicy. What do you think, my lovelies? Please like if you do and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you to everybody who comments, even just with an emoji. It really encourages me and it helps the YouTube algorithm. Oh, rigid. I can imagine William just trying to hold himself rigid and trying to disentangle himself from her. And I wonder if this is why he had that conversation with Harry and the dog bowl, blah, blah, blah. Not that Meghan was being mean to the staff, which of course she was. I wonder if William said, please ask your wife to stop plastering herself all over me because it's embarrassing. Oh, my word. Love. Meghan was pretending to love him because she wanted to be with him, because she wanted to be the queen. Oh, my goodness. And William was smart enough to know that any woman who could be hip to hip, breast to chest, ankle to ankle hugging somebody who's not her fiancé or husband has no love or respect for the man that she's with. I wonder if this is it. Cycles. What goes round comes round. Harry, if she's not unfaithful with somebody like me who never ever would be unfaithful, she's going to do this to somebody else. I wonder if that's what it was. Deceit. No, my wife would never be deceitful. Harry didn't believe it. Harry thought that William was lying, and he thought that William actually had the hots for Meghan. And that was Meghan's greatest dream. The two of them, hand in hand, disappearing under the blankets of passion. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Whew. Poor William. He had to escape This is my rest and recovery card. He had to escape. He had to try and get away from her. I could almost imagine him having lookouts, even amongst the staff, going, "Oh, excuse me, sir. 10 o'clock. You're 10 o'clock. Dip into the drawing room, so that Red Sparrow can come past without accosting you, sir." Messages. There's messages in that are in the open, and that's messages behind closed doors in the quiet. He definitely had a code with his staff to protect him from the hussy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh no. And Harry, this came out in the Upside Down. This often reminds me of Harry. Oh, she's just being playful. You don't understand. She's just a hugger. Upside Down. She was not playing. She absolutely was not playing. What do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Woohoo! Success. And it's upside down. She did not succeed in her plan. She did not succeed in her plan. And in fact, that was one of the things that made William start to see right through her. Hope. She had hope that she would be able to get together with William. It was a risk, but it was worth taking, because she thought that she was irresistible, and she thought that he would fall for her, and that would be her ultimate. She didn't want the prince that wasn't going to be king. She wanted the other one. Not because she liked him or anything. It was just because of the fame and the fortune, and that would mean that she would be the queen one day. So she knew it was a risk, and I wonder if this was one of the reasons why Megxit had to happen, because she just couldn't control herself around him. And I have no doubt that the queen would have been well aware, because she was very astute, and Megan would not let go of this fantasy of hers to be with William, and the family just could not tolerate it any further. Summons. She got hauled over the coals for this. The queen could see her focusing on William. Everybody could see her focus on William, excepting Harry. And it had to stop. And if she wasn't going to be able to control herself, then there's the denial card. They had to deny her access to him. So actually, I've been laughing and joking through this, but it was pretty serious. It was pretty serious stuff. And it was absolutely intolerable. And hence the whole thing had to be brought to an end. And there's the conclusion card, but in upside down. She doesn't think it's over, because she still thinks she can get him. But also the upside down card is the conclusion that she didn't want. It didn't end the way that she expected it to end. And this is why I think her and Harry are so bitter. Harry would have been a bit blissfully unaware, but she's so bitter because she got rebuffed. And he didn't... William didn't fall for her charms the way that Harry did. William couldn't be manipulated the way that Harry was. What do you think of that? That's a juicy, spicy reading. Ooh la la. May the angels walk with you now and always.